Hey, welcome. Today, we're going to talk about something huge. That leap from just being a manager to becoming a leader who actually inspires people. It's about getting past the checklists and deadlines and really starting to build a legacy. All right, let's get into it. So let's kick things off with the big question, right? What's the secret sauce here? What is the real difference between a boss that people have to follow and a leader that people want to follow? Well, it all boils down to the difference between just getting compliance and earning real, genuine commitment. And that's exactly what we're going to break down. This quote from the legendary Jack Welch, man, it just nails the entire mindset we need. The second you step into leadership, your success isn't about you anymore. It's about making the people around you successful. That's the core idea we're going to hang on to today. To build that kind of leadership, everything, and I mean everything, starts with trust. So for this first part, we're going to dig into the personal character traits you need to build an absolutely rock-solid foundation of trust with your team. This foundation, it's really built on three key things: how you show up when things get tough, the integrity you live by every single day, and whether you actually genuinely care about your people as, well, people. Let's start with how you act. So this first principle is pretty simple. You have to lead from the front. This isn't about sitting back and shouting orders. Nope. It's about being the first one in, being decisive, and treating everyone the same. You're setting the example. And check out how these three pieces fit together so perfectly. When you're the first one to jump on a problem, that shows courage. When you're firm in your decisions, it gives your team confidence. They know where they're headed. And when you are fair, always, that's how you earn that deep, lasting respect. All right, next up, integrity. This is the absolute bedrock of trust. It's so simple to say, but it can be tough to do. It just means you do what you say you're going to do, period. When your actions and your words line up perfectly, your team knows they can count on you. No questions asked. And this quote just captures it perfectly. See, integrity isn't just about having good values. It's active. You've got the vision, you know the way, you take the first steps yourself, you go the way, and you guide your team along with you. You show the way. You don't just point to the path, you're on it with them. Now, this last piece of the foundation might just be the most important. Your team, they're not just cogs in a machine. They're not just job titles, they're people. And when you, as a leader, actually listen to them, support them, and care about them as individuals, it creates a bond that is just incredibly powerful. I mean, this quote says it all, doesn't it? All your brilliant strategies, all your technical knowledge, it doesn't mean much if your team doesn't truly believe that you've got their back. Caring is what opens the door for your leadership to actually have an impact. Okay, so once we've got that foundation of trust locked in, we can build on it. Now we move into the actual actions leaders take to lift their teams up. This is that growing others part that Jack Welch was talking about. So here, we're going to hit on three game-changing actions: giving your team real ownership, finding that perfect balance between guiding and getting out of the way, and finally, learning how to inspire people for the long run. Great leaders don't hoard power. They give it away. They trust their team enough to give them real ownership. And here's the key. They create a safe space where it's okay to make mistakes, because they know that mistakes aren't failures. They're just lessons. That safety builds a team that's fearless and loyal. And let's be clear, real empowerment isn't just about dumping tasks on someone. It's a three-part deal. Think about it. Without responsibility, there's no ownership. Without authority, there's no way to get the job done. And without your support, there's just a fear of messing up. You gotta have all three.
Now this is a tough one. It's like a delicate dance for every leader. How do you stay involved enough to help your team, but not so involved that you're just micromanaging them? It's all about finding that sweet spot where people feel supported, but not suffocated.
This really shows the difference, doesn't it? Over on the left, you've got hands-on guidance. That's a good thing. You're there to share what you know, clear obstacles, and point them in the right direction. But on the right, you have micromanagement, and that's just toxic. It screams, I don't trust you, it crushes new ideas, and it's the fastest way to lose your best people. You want to live on the left side of this screen.
Look, you can get people to do things using fear. You can threaten them with deadlines and consequences, and yeah, they'll probably do it for a little while. But that's a hollow victory. A true leader gets amazing results because they inspire their team to want to be great.
And look at how clear this is. Fear gets you compliance. That means people are doing just enough to not get in trouble. But inspiration, that gets you commitment. That's when people go the extra mile, when they bring their creativity and passion to work. That's the stuff you can never demand. You can only earn it. So, we've laid the foundation of trust, and we've talked about the art of helping others grow. Now, let's put it all together. Let's talk about the lasting impact, the legacy that you're going to create as a leader. At the end of the day, this is what it all comes down to. If your main focus is on control, you're a manager. But if you focus on earning influence through trust and on bringing people together around a shared vision, that's when you become a leader.
So let's do a quick-fire recap of the 6 principles. It all starts with your character. Be first, firm, and fair. Walk the talk, genuinely care. And then you build on that with your actions. Empower and support. Balance your guidance with their freedom. And always, always choose to inspire, not frighten.
And that really brings us to the final thought here. Every single day, with every action you take, you are building your legacy. Your team is watching. So the question is, what are you going to build? Are you going to be the boss they had to put up with, or the leader they'll never, ever forget? The choice is yours.